Guys, so there's no introduction needed. I'm Carly from Cricket Fanatics magazine. I have to introduce myself, but I'm here with Peter de Villiers. So Peter, tell me about the Mzansi Super League. What do you think about this tournament?
Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm watching and I want to understand what is the purpose, the main goal of this competition. Is it to blood players for our national team? Or is it just to get somebody on a platform where we can say we gave him an opportunity? And then I saw how the principles of the game has been neglected if it's about the country. So it's a good competition, definitely. But I would love to see that the purpose is more ground in stone, so that the players understand. If you look at the IPL, you understand what that young Indian players, what they will become one day and how they play the game. So it's exactly the same with this thing. I can't see that any of these youngsters here will be an asset to the national side the way they play the game.
Because last season with the Mzansi Super League, we saw a guy like, for example, Rassie van der Dussen put in a great performance, and obviously from that he got a World Cup call-up. There is a talk about getting more youngsters in. We can see a guy like Bjorn Fortuin also making his name on the debut. So would you like to see more of that, would you say?
Yeah, but not youngsters just for the sake of youngsters.
Yeah.
If you look at the lifespan of a cricket player, he can still be close to 40 and in his 40 he can still play the game. But what we don't need is not the way he play. We need his IP, his intellectual properties, so that he can actually carry that over to the next generation. So if you can get 2 or 3 youngsters in each of our teams, we already have 12, 13 youngsters, At this stage, I don't really understand what the real goal is of what you want to achieve. But you can't take away the fact that it's still a good thing.
And are you going to support anybody? Have you picked a team to align with?
Well, I'm from Paul, and I just have to. Today you cut in 2 because it was always that you were a Western Province supporter, but now we're from Paul. Win or lose, I must be a rock.
Yeah. So obviously what I have to ask you about, obviously South Africa won the World Cup. How do you feel about it? How did you feel about it? What was your analysis of the...
Well, I think we actually, in the final for the first time in the tournament, we played not to our strengths only, but to the circumstances that were on the field. And on the day, we executed much better than the English. So, yeah, but there's 2 things of looking to it. Is it just the win of another tournament? Would we be forgotten in a month's time? Or is it how can we unify our country through it? And what I wonder sometimes is, did the powers at the moment, did they sit down and say, whenever we win cricket or soccer or netball or rugby, what are we going to do to leverage on those kind of things? What has rugby itself said? Where can we change and make this accessible to everybody in the country? So I don't know if that has been done. I can't speak on their behalf, but if not, I think yes, another chance gonna be wasted.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the cricket.
Thanks.